Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Me name's Albert, the Alpaca, and I'm very happy to be here on this lovely evening. Beautiful weather we're having in it. I'm pretty sure that me mate, Freddy the Frog, is right here with us, he is. So let's call the little chap out here, and on the count of three, shall we? 1, 2, 3. Freddy the Frog. Hi, Albert. Hi, folks. Hello, Freddy. How are you tonight? Well, to tell you the truth, Albert, it's been a stressful day for me, and I'm a little shook up. I'm very sorry to hear that, Freddy. What happened, mate? Well, when me and my family were on the way to the torch earlier, there was a huge alligator standing right in the middle of the road. Boy, that must have been quite upsetting. You bet it was. That gator had a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth, and he looked pretty hungry to me. Papa Frog almost crashed the frogmobile trying to avoid it. You think he fancied a bit of frog's legs for dinner, do you? Probably so. Mama Frog wanted Papa to turn around and go back home, but Papa said no alligator was going to stop him from going to the torch to worship God. A very respectable chap your father is. Yep, so Papa sped past that alligator, and here I am. Trouble is, I'm scared he'll still be there later tonight. Boy, but even if he is, you know God can help keep that alligator's mouth closed. Ain't that right, me mate? Well, I suppose so. I know so, I do. Like with Daniel and those lions of his. Lions? Right. You see, Freddy, in Babylon, there once lived a prophet by the name of Daniel. A dedicated man of God he was. And there was also a king by the name of Darius. And he was quite aware of Daniel's great leadership abilities. And so he wanted to put Daniel in charge of his whole kingdom, he did. But his other administrators were quite jealous of Daniel, so they hatched a plan to get Daniel in trouble with the king. Really? What'd they do, Albert? Well, Freddy, they knew how much Daniel loved God and that he wouldn't worship anyone but God. So they convinced King Darius to make a law saying that no one could pray to anyone else but the king himself. And anyone who did would be thrown into a den of hungry lions to be eaten up. Aye. So did Daniel stop praying to God? Not on your life, mate. He went right on praying, he did, 3 times a day, and right in front of his open window, no less. But if Daniel was praying in front of his window, those nasty administrators could have easily seen him. Oi, mate, and see him they did. And they told King Darius straight away. And Daniel was thrown right into that den with those hungry lions, and the doorway was sealed behind him. Aye. But King Darius was fond of Daniel, he was, and he didn't want to see Daniel become a lion's supper. He was quite unhappy about the whole thing. But the next morning, Darius was overjoyed to find Daniel totally unarmed. God had sent an angel to close the lions' mouths, so they was as harmless as little kittens they was. Wowzers, that's outstanding. Oi, you could say that again, mate. So then the king proclaimed that everyone in Babylon should honor the God of Daniel, the one true God, the living God, who endures forever. He rescues and saves his people, he does, and he performs miraculous signs and wonders in the heavens and on earth. That's frogtabulous. Well, I want to be brave and bold and trust God like Daniel, and my papa too. So I'm not going to let any bullies stop me from praising and worshiping and praying to God, not even an alligator or a lion, no matter how hungry they might be. Oi, so you mean to say you're going to F.R.O.G, fully rely on God, always. Noise. You know, God is always with us, and he loves us and protects us just like he did Daniel. And anyone who says otherwise is talking a lot of rubbish, he is. You said it. Right. Well, cheerio for you, old chap. Cheerio, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for having me. Bye, everybody.